Good morning, everybody. Again, here I am wishing you a good morning. You may be looking at this anytime. Let me just say hello and welcome to another episode at Create with Brenda. I'm Brenda Hillard, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and as you can see, it's time for a new mini catalog. This catalog, even though it's named July through December, will begin August 1st. There was a little delay just because of product availability, and Stampin' Up! Chose to start it in August so that there would be um, less product delays and hopefully improved customer satisfaction. So I know that I'm really excited to share with you the beautiful new products inside the catalog. As you know, I can't show you the inside of the catalog until the catalog goes live, but I can share products with you, and that's my plan for today. So let's get started here. As many of you who know me well, you know that I am um, just a little bit over the top about Halloween. I don't know why. Um, it's all about, I think, the colors, the 3D projects with treats, being able to send people little cards. So let me show you what I've got going here for us today. Now, I've used this layout before, but that doesn't mean anything because with a different paper or designer series paper in different colors, it looks totally different. So I have a piece of basic black. That's our standard card size, the 5.5 by 8.5. And I'm going to score that at 4.25. And then I just fold in half. And using a bone folder, you just give that score line a good crease. Okay? So there's the inside or the card base, sorry, as I'm looking at the inside piece for our card. Now, for the next step, I am going to just cut a piece of basic white, and this measures 3 3/4 by 5. And that's going to be our insert for inside of our card. Okay. All right. I have a piece of pumpkin pie that measures 3 1/4 by 5. And then I have 3 strips of the new Halloween paper. This is called Cute Halloween. And I just have these 3 strips that measure 1.5 by 3. So being that this is 6 by 6 paper, that 1.5 by 3 works really well because you can actually get 8 pieces out of one 6 by 6 piece. So that means with 3 sheets, you would have enough for 8 cards. Look how cute this paper is. And I have it laid out a little bit weird in that for my paper sample, in that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 designs. And you can see this is the front and the back, front, back, front, back. So I love these black and white prints. And then, of course, the haunted house, the ghosts, the skeletons, and then the pumpkins and the cat. And the set that I'm going to be using, or the stamp set I'm going to be using for today's card, is called Frightfully Cute. And I just love the sentiments in here, like which way to the candy, and there's this little witch, baddie for you, frightfully cute with the spider. I think it's so cute, and I love this less trickin', more treating kind of saying. But today I'm going to use the you're so sweet, it's scary. So here's what we're going to make. Let's see, where did I put my cards? Here they are. So we're going to be doing this little card right here. And Did you notice this adorable black and white? Um, they're calling it a gingham ribbon, but it's narrow. It's a quarter of an inch, and it's just really, really fun to work with. So let's get started. Is what I'm going to do first is bring in my piece of pumpkin pie, and I'm going to be using our multi-purpose glue. And the reason I do that will be very clear to you here in just a minute. So I'm going to add some glue to the back of this piece, and I'm going to turn this so that I can see my borders. So I'm just going to leave like a quarter of an inch on all three sides there. Then I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to take our piece with the pumpkins and the cats. And you guys, there's another bundle that coordinates with this cute Halloween set. And it actually punches out those little cats and the pumpkins. So I'm sure you'll see me doing more. But now I'm going to put this piece on this end, again, making a quarter of an inch border. And that's where I use the liquid glue, is it gives you just a minute to kind of reposition. And now let's take our Boo Designer Series paper and add our adhesive to that. And then I can just center that right between our first two sheets that we did. And like I said, again, it gives you just a second to reposition so that you can get those on there just like you want, and equal spacing. So now let's take our gingham ribbon, and I'm just going to lay that down here, and I'm going to tie a bow. Now I know a lot of my customers are not big bow tiers, so if you don't tie bows, you can just tie a knot here. But I want to just quickly do a bow. I have a little bit of glue on my fingers, so it's making it sticky. All right, I like that bow. So I'm going to bring in my scissor snips. And there is a reason to have a scissor snip, so they stay nice and sharp. Or I'm sorry, not a scissor, ribbon snips, so that it stays nice and sharp. So you get those crisp cuts on the end of your ribbon, okay? So far, so good, right? I'm going to add some liquid glue to the back of our card here. And then we'll bring our card base back in and center this right on there. Coming together nicely, isn't it? So then, using the Stitched So Sweetly dies, and I know a lot of my customers have this set, so pull it out and use the second to the smallest rectangle, scalloped rectangle, and you get a piece that looks like this. So then I'm going to take the tuxedo black ink, and using the You're So Sweet, It's Scary, I'm going to ink that up. And I'm just going to stamp right in the middle. Okay. And I am a little bit crooked on there, but that's okay. Crooked and Halloween, it all kind of goes together, right? We'll call it scary stamping. All right. So then I'm going to take some of our Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm just going to add. And you can see I'm using the outside border there, and I've talked to you about that before. Don't throw those away. You can just snip them with your scissors and use them. Ooh, I almost put those backings right in my coffee. That wouldn't have been good. All right, so on our card, I'm just going to do a dimensional on the top and the bottom, and then I'm going to center that right over our ribbon. So then it looks like this. How cute is that, right? Cute cards. That's what we do here at Create with Brenda. All right, now it looks a little bare. So look at these fun. They're called Cute Stars adhesive backed sequins. And I'm going to bring in my Take Your Pick tool. And I'm going to pick up one of the large pumpkin pie. I'm going to grab, and I don't really know what color this is. It looks to me like fresh freesia, or it could be Highland Heather. I don't know. And then the black. So I'm just going to put one over here. And that's the perfect accent for our card, right? Now, let's find our inside piece that I was talking about earlier. I don't know where I put it. It's kind of crazy how when you're doing these videos, you have something 1 minute and then the next minute it just disappears. Here it is. So for this is what I want to do is I'm going to bring back our I'm going to bring I don't know which sentiment I want for the inside. And I think I want this one from the Cutest Halloween set that says, "Have a fabulous Halloween." So I am going to bring that in here with my tuxedo black ink, and I'll just ink that up, and I'm going to stamp it right here in the middle of our insert. Isn't that cute? You guys, I'm really excited about the Halloween products. I'm excited about all the products in this new mini. Just wait till you see them. You're gonna flip. All right, so let's carry our little star theme. And these stars are nice and flat, so it makes it super easy for mailing too. Let's just jazz that up a little bit. How do you like that? I love it. And then we'll bring in our stamp, our snail. Why am I calling it snail? It's been seal for a long time, but I've been stamping a long time, so it's hard to break old habits too. Look at that. You're so sweet, it's scary. Have a fabulous Halloween. Do you love it? Please comment below. Be sure to like my channel, subscribe to my channel. That's what keeps me going are my subscribers. So stay tuned for lots more new products to come from the June, well, you know what we're saying, the July through January, but actually August through January mini catalog. Bye, everybody.